1 minute. What are we waiting on still? Oh, I see him. No one sees. We good? Yep, we're good. 8 o'clock straight up here in the great state of Missouri. You were on with Restless Scrap Breakers. My name is Dune. Soon to be joined by Annette, who will open boxes whilst I take a nap. Then when she gets all 20 boxes open, I will awaken from my nap, or I will wake up. I will awaken. I will wake up. I will get up. I will, what will I do? I will awaken. Whatever. No one's here. No one can chat. No one wants to hang out with us. What? Turn off chat. Oh well. Let's go. What are you doing? $2.57K followers. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm showing nothing. Oh, there's one. George. That's it. What's happening, George?
Crisscrossing or stacking?
Just stacking. I hate those things. We should have it be its own spot.
These ones aren't as bad as the.
What's up, Matt? Looking forward to, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be fun. Tomorrow will be fun. For those who cannot wait, we're gonna have Hobby at 150 and Jumbo at 300. Still well below everybody else. But you can wait. We have an in-shop basketball event. But you don't like basketball, so you can't come. Well, I guess if you drove all the way, you can't come. What's up, Brady? I have no idea what to look for in these. I think they're all like Christmassy looking. And oh, look at that. Might be one. No, that's a baseball bat. I have no idea what to look for in these. Be turned around. Be turned around. Be turned around. Gary Carpenter. Yamamoto. If anybody sees anything Christmassy on these, I have not opened any of these, so I cannot say what the Christmassy things will look like if there are any. Will they be wearing a hat? Will they be... What? They're turned around backwards! Woo! Look at that. That's effectively all we have to hunt for, is if they're turned around backwards. Okay. So let's just go a quick run. I think there's 3 per box if I read correctly. Luis Robert. Oh, wait a minute. No, I guess so. Yeah, let's hope that that's the way it is. Oh, is that red? That's a backward. Garrett Crotchet, Davy Crotchet, as he's known to his friends. What does he have? Is there anything on here? Oh, maybe he has a Santa belt. I think that's what he has. Santa belt. What's up, Jess? I'm going to say something that I don't normally say.
Dodgers suck.
And that's that. But I just have a hard time believing, and I'm just going to say it, that the Toronto Blue Jays will win any games. I have a hard time believing the Blue Jays will not be swept. I would be surprised if the Blue Jays won more than one game. 3 image variations and 6 glitter parallels. What's up, Anthony? So, if you feel differently, I think that is wonderful. I can't say that I do. Ooh, Bobby. Bobby with the Santa hat. Nice. Does anyone honestly, and I mean this, honestly feel like the Blue Jays have any shot in, you know, Bob's favorite word? I disagree with that. I don't think there's always a chance. Hey, look, a blue. Jaron Duran. Is there supposed to be an ornament in every box? I don't know. That one clearly not. Jaron Duran blue. H-E double. Way to go, Net. Throwing stuff at me. Hey. I thought that was Kings. Oh, look at that. A relic of Pete Alonso out of former Met. Pete Alonso. That's cool. I really do enjoy this. It is inexpensive, but it has some good upside to it. As you can see by the checklist, it is fairly inexpensive. They have turned these suckers around. Oh no, this one's blue. Sandy. That.
There's just one?
I guess there's just one. You cut up.
Well, there was some loose ones. I checked.
Sandy.
Picking them up, so maybe just been one oddball.
Anybody want to give me their opinion on how the Toronto Blue Jays might win? For anyone who believes they might.
Score more runs.
That would win. Oh, that probably right there pays for the Dodgers spot, Jesse. Nah. Oh my lord, did you just do the whole pack upside down?
No, I did not. Upside down.
Draw upside down. Upside down. How the hell can you do the whole pack upside down? Oh, jeez. Do you never check? Hold on, it's not. Really? Let's see. Hold on. Let me find the. Hold on, guys. Let me find the bottom of the bad. Somebody decided that they wanted to. Oh, there's one. I think I might have found it. This is like the one that has a glitter thing on there. It has like the glitter stuff on it. The snow. I don't need them yet. There you go. Though I'm going to say this again. I'm going to say this again, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Don't tell me how great Shohei Ohtani is until he's played 10 years in this league and performed at the same level. Did he have a great game? Absolutely. Was it a performance for the ages? Absolutely. Is he the best player ever to play this game? Absolutely not. He is not. And I say this again, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. If I can pick 15 major leaguers, if you let them just DH, could do what he does. Because he will not be a pitcher long. That thing will pop again. Of the previous World Series, so where one of the teams went 7 games, the other team swept. How many times that happened, Matt? That's good information. That is fantastic information. It is nothing to do with me hating Shohei Ohtani. I do not. I think he's a fantastic talent. I just don't think he's the end-all, be-all. If you made Aaron Judge a DH, he would hit 80 home runs and drive in 300 runs. 300. I'm guessing this is a Santa belt. I'm guessing it's a Santa belt. If you feel like I'm wrong, I completely and totally respect that. Ooh, look at that. Jesse scoring. Rocky Sasaki. Rocky Sasaki. Because I did this in the shop. I'm gonna name 2 other players of recent generations that they said at the height of their career were goats and were unique for what they were, and nobody else like them. One was named Mike Trout, and the other was named Albert Pujols. Now, again, both Hall of Famers, but both at their time were called, we've never seen that before. If the coach would have put me in, we would have won state. World don't live on ifs. That's true, Jesse. That is 100% true. That's true. But I promise you, if that happened, Corbin Carroll would hit 50 home runs. Corbin Carroll would drive in that many. So it's easy when you're the DH. Ask Edgar Martinez, who built an entire career off of being a DH. Made the Hall of Fame, just swinging the bat and then going in and sitting in the air conditioning. What's up, Marshall? Oh, that is? I've never seen Napoleon Dynamite. Does that make me a bad person? Yace Jung, I guess you get 1 blue per.
I guess in that world, that's the other 7 games. That's kind
Yeah, I still don't see it.
I can see it.
I know we have to play the game. This is the 5th time since the LCS. Okay. All right, we have some really good information that completely and totally is about to be blown away by the Dodgers sweeping. No, I'll give the Blue Jays 1 game. Blue Jays win 1. The Dodgers win 4. The Dodgers win 3. And then the Blue Jays win 1 by accident. Something terrible happens, and not terrible physically, but you know. Jacob Wilson, that's a good one. That one should have a sleeve on, a top lid on it. Dodgers in 5. And here I am the guy who says it's very hard to sweep. It is very hard to sweep. I'm guessing that's the Santa belt. I'm happy to be proven wrong. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys too about breaking. Monday we leave on vacation. We're going to be gone for 2 weeks. We're going to try to break Friday and Saturday. Probably 2 casers of this. That was Jose Ramirez. If something happens, and we can't, I'm sorry. I don't foresee anything that would stop us from doing it, though we just have a lot of prep. Annette has a baby shower on Saturday for Ian's first kid. And then her and my mom are doing something to get ready for Hawaii on Sunday, so I have no idea.
Like it has a
No, the shop will be closed while we're gone. The shop will be closed. Joe will be around out of 299, Anthony Volpe. We'll be picking up packages and monitoring what goes on the shop and potentially stopping any would-be thieves, but the shop will be closed. Because without me, there is no shop. Bobby, nice. Bobby Blue. That's what I tell myself anyway. So we will not be open. So you have to go to one of those sucky shops in St. Louis. You know which ones I'm talking about. George has a favorite shop, Marshall. It's not us. So that's all I'm saying about George. He has a favorite shop that is not us. If George were forced to choose, between us and his favorite shop, he would not pick us. Hey, look at that. Paul Skeens. Now, he's saying that now. In his heart, he knows he's lying. In his heart, he knows he's lying. Honestly, I don't know if he's lying. But it's good to torture George a little bit. That is the same with Anthony Howell. Anthony Howell would also choose another shop over us. Cal Raleigh, Lake Snow. He has a snowflake coming out of his butt. I think that's inappropriate. That might just be me, but he genuinely has. That is not a thermometer. What in the hell is that? What is that? And why? What's the number on this card? 28. Yeah, that's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. I don't know what that number is. 28. Is it a Santa belt? I don't know. Let's see if we can find out. Bob, I have no doubt I'm your favorite, and there's no discussion about that. 26, 23, 28. Let me just look on the back. 23. Don't tell me that we got something wrong and I got to go back through. No, here's a 28. Must be Santa belt. 23. 23 is the hat. 26 is whatever that is. Sandy is also 26. Okay. 23 is 28 is the SSP maybe? I don't know. Holiday back top left card. What?
Look on the back of the card, top left.
Oh.
Not on. Aha. Those have cookies. These do not.
Paul Skeens doesn't have anything, but he has a Santa hat. What does this one tell us?
Holiday.
Well, it doesn't matter. He has a Santa hat, and it's turned upside down. Ah, Brandon, you know what? You're smart.
No.
De La Cruz. Oh, they all say holiday. So there's Garrett Crochet. Got it. He's a smart guy. I'm hoping to pick up my first Pool Host auto this week, going back and forth with some on eBay. Oh, nice. When is all card in the front? Yeah, it would help if I paid attention. Let's be honest, I don't. I'm very busy. In between naps,
Oh, so he's saying the one that one that you thought was the belt. The holiday cookie on the back.
Yeah.
So that's the variation.
That's a variation.
Okay.
But that's still inappropriate. Blake smells cracking snowflakes. Junior Caminero. Junior Caminero was very, very cheap for it on his rookie. Very cheap. He is going to be an absolute monster. Juan Soto. Soto actually had a very good year. I think he takes a little crap, but he had a good year. Giants hired a college coach to be there next. That should be interesting. Matt Olson. So was Wander. What does that mean? No, Caminero had a better year this year than Wander ever thought of having. Yeah, they aren't even close. Tree Turner. That is, you are incorrect. At no point did Wander Franco hit more than 40 home runs and drive in more than 100 runs. Isn't that what Junior Caminero did? He's never behind bars. He's never going behind bars. I promise you, he will end up playing somewhere. Once he gets his head together, they'll take him over in Japan. Remember, up until recently in Japan, you could marry an 11-year-old or something, right? So, what are you going to say? Oh, you very, very smart. And then he'll play. You say sorry. Then he'll play. I think it was 11. Wasn't too long ago. I think the age was 11. I recall seeing something on that in reference to Wander. But it was very young. Mike Truitt. And I think it's, oh, look at that. I think it's 14 or something. I don't know what the age is now. Maybe it's 16. Look at that one. I had two. Jazz Chisholm. That's right. That's it. That is it. I do voice work as well. I didn't know if you guys knew that. I don't want to brag. I don't think that being Filipino qualifies to make fun of it. It does. It does. 100%. Being Mexican, you can make fun of other people from South America. Being white, you can make fun of the English. I mean, you know, it's a pretty universal rule. I do a weekly one. You should watch my weekly shop videos, Bob. That's my podcast. I don't have enough to talk about, even though I could talk about nothing for a long time. Blake. Oh no, Drake Baldwin. You concur with what rule? You can't concur with any rule.
Yes, George.
You can't. Uh-oh, hold on. Are you full-blooded Japanese there, Chun? Full-blooded Japanese? If you are, I will take it under advisement, but you have to tell the truth. Yeah, Dooney edits those, the punk. But he does some funny stuff. Full-blooded. Full-blooded, and prove it. I'll be eating huge, that's for sure.
Ooh, the food in Hawaii is great.
Christian Yelich. We'll be going to Jollibee, I can promise you that. But there's so many other places in Hawaii too, so that's where I'll be going as well. Mike Truitt. He has something around his neck. Monday we leave. Shutting the shop down for a couple weeks. Come on, why am I getting the white circle of death here? Somebody told me today that Topps got rid of someone's full account because it's being dumb. Because they were in the hospital for 4 days. I call nonsense. There had to be something more to it than that. Jose Ramirez. What Koreans?
No full-blooded Chinese. Can make them roll other
I agree with that rule. I'm with the rule 100%. Now it can't be you know, mean, but if it's fun, I mean, you know, if it's fun. I mean, Bob is about as white as you're gonna get, so you know, Bob's people pee against the wind. That's all I'm saying about Bob's people, if you know the joke. Turner. What kind of that one they didn't do very hard. They didn't work very hard on that one for me. It's because we can laugh at ourselves that we can laugh about others. Most of us can laugh at ourselves. Ooh, Ted Williams. Bob cannot. Here's what I promise, Bob. If Ebenezer Scrooge jumps out of this box, it's yours. Everyone, you heard me. If Ebenezer Scrooge jumps out, it's Bob's. Because we can say with 100% certainty it was meant for him. Corbine. Put some clothes on before you go get in the mirror. You won't laugh. What? No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah, I thought maybe we had an auto. Luis Arise out of $4.99. That one's cool. And look at that. What happened? Jesse's going to have a Shohei Ohtani silver, whatever this is, Halloween or Christmas or some holiday thing.
No hay.
Ronald Acuna Jr. We make fun because we care. We make fun because, oh, look at that, Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth. What are you trying to say? That's if you're dead. Are they trying to say something happened to Babe Ruth? What kind of a nonsense product did we just open? Yeah, there's chrome in here. There can be autographs. Are you putting cards packs upside down?
I put one pack on top of that stack.
Jordan Lawler. Doesn't matter. I like chrome. Jesse, how much did it cost you for the tickets? Can I ask? Was it greater than $2,000 each? Are we allowed to ask that? Is that too personal? If it's too personal, you don't have to answer it. Is he not here?
I haven't seen him say anything in a little while.
Well, he's Jesse. He doesn't talk too much. But get him on the phone. Ooh, boy, howdy. Lawrence Butler. That's not true either. You know what else is fun this time of the year is Brady does an eyeball tree. All the best eyeballs that he popped out, he puts them in, makes them into ornaments, and then hangs them on his tree.
For Halloween and Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tatis. Turn that fan over there. And it's a little, I can't believe it's so. The name of Brady's tree is I have seen enough this year. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all the entire year the best eyeballs. Red and green are Christmas colors, excuse me, not Halloween. So, moises. So that's the bloodshot and gangrene? I don't know. How do you get a green eyeball? Can you get a green eyeball? Jacob Wilson. I'm predicting someone will pull a flag auto. I hope so. Not 100%. People will show up. They won't be the kind of people you want to, you know, you really want to pop eyeballs out of, but they'll show up. Quit licking those eyeballs. You know. I have seen enough tree. Find it at your nearest Walmart. What in the hell are you talking about, Marshall? What am I missing? You, Jollibee looks at... What? Bob, you take it back. You have crossed a line that you cannot uncross if you don't take it back. You are not allowed to talk bad about Jollibee. Steve Wong brought me fried chicken. They confiscated the gravy at Customs. I mean, not at Customs, at whatever it's called. They kept the fried chicken. They kept the, they let him take the spaghetti, but they confiscated the gravy. Are you kidding me?
It's not really liquid. Kind of congealy.
They took it away. So while I had fried chicken and Jollibee spaghetti, I had nothing to dip it in. I was both happy and sad at the same time. Like Bob when he sees himself naked every morning. Happy that he's still around, but sad that he has to look at himself naked every morning. Schwellenbach. And then he goes outside and pees against the wind and takes for a shower and stuff, and then he gets ready for his day. Michael Harris. It was apparently an old lady. She probably confiscated it. Ew, Skyline chili, gross. You know, we could have gone the entire year without talking about Skyline chili. But no, Brady. No, no, no. Future Giant Pete Alonso. Future Giant. I don't know why he's a future giant. Corbijn. Corbin Carroll had a pretty good year this year. Suzuki. Oh, I got a message. Shohei Ohtani has a, that's a good card too. Look at that. Candy cane in the pocket and a candy cane bat. Kind of cool.
You got the garland and the lights around the neck yet?
Look at that. How the hell many of these Ohtanis are we going to hit? Where's Jesse at? That's 3 Ohtanis. The same silver Ohtani. Andrew McCutcheon. Hold on, let's see who this message is from. Quit talking bad about me or I'll get the whole Polak army on you. Are you allowed to say Polak, Bob? I don't think you're allowed to say Polak. And is there really a Polak army? See, now you got me saying it, Bob. Now you got me saying that word. I don't think we're allowed to say that. And honestly, how would the Polak army know how to fight or where to fight? They'd fight each other, right? Because they're so, you know, wouldn't they? Am I wrong? Kobe, Mayo, and for some strange reason, I don't feel threatened at all. I don't feel threatened at all. I'm not sure if you're making fun of Polish people or making fun of your own people. I don't know. You know, it's Bob when it says HE double hockey sticks because he can't say hell. He's too afraid of going there. Cheerio. I mean, I'm afraid too. I'm afraid too. So I don't blame him. JT. Ah, no ornament. Darn it. I feel so bad. Brady, we need you to send 2 eyeballs, please. Aaron, the judge. So a couple of you are going to get eyeballs in your box. Don't freak out. It is, after all, almost Halloween. All Hallows Eve. I got the red circle, I mean the white circle, red circle of death. Do not get the red circle of death. That is bad. If on your video feed the red circle of death comes up, get up and run. Get up and run. Zachine? I don't know. Are you guys getting the white circle of death or is it just us on this end? Uh-oh, another Chrome. Chrome. Come on, Auto. It's a Met. Ooh, Juan Soto out of 499. Just me? Okay. Jesse, you just come back. I certainly hope no one made a taco run and did not include the rest of us. Mike Trout. You know how come Polish people can't eat tacos? Because they keep holding them upside down. Totally missed my historical humor. Unbelievable. What historical humor? It's Polish humor, Bob. Cossack humor. No, you know what? And that is way too deep for. What day is it? Wednesday at 8:38. How many boxes we have left? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 boxes left. Yeah, 3 Otani, of the this thing, 3 of them Otani, and then plus the we hit an Otani SP. I'm not sure about the appropriateness of having a betting form in Shohei's back pocket, but we all know that he bets on sports, so it's okay, I guess. Topps is just trying to advertise, you know, whatever their betting thing is. Mason Miller. And then look, Rocky. Ooh, I hold the baseball. He probably says it in a much higher. I imagine Sasaki talking is like listening to Japanese Mike Tyson. Japanese Mike Tyson. Can you guys all imagine Japanese Mike Tyson? Tatis? I can hear Japanese Mike Tyson in my head.
Does he still have the lisp?
He does have a lisp. He does. He has a lisp. Japanese Mike Tyson with a lisp and all. That's Rocky Sasaki. Jung Hoo Lee. I don't have a good Korean. You know, even though they make great fried chicken. It's still his bookie. I promise you, he still moves bets through that dude. If that dude was in prison right now, he would be on the phone every day calling, look at this. There's another Shohei. Same one, by the way. What character? What character, Jesse? There were some good ones back in the day. There were some good ones. Mr. Rogers. I'm gonna have to work on. I'll work on Mr. Rogers a little bit off camera, because I don't think I can just pull him out and do him like that. You know who would be fun to do too would be Afro Bob. What's his name?
Bob Ross.
Yeah, Bob Ross. Bob Ross came into the shop today. He has an afro. He has an afro. Does Bob Ross not have an afro? Afro Bob. What would you guys call him?
Bob Ross.
No, I think it's Afro Bob. Red Sox. Nothing wrong with being Afro Bob. But he came in today and picked up some SGC cards. Hey, I made 7 happy little accidents. That's enough, Marshall. And Bean makes plenty of happy little accidents all over the shop now. She hates, this dog hates when we're live. She hates it because she is not getting full attention. That's why she tries to jump up here all the time and cause trouble. But seriously, Bob Ross came into the shop today and picked up some cards, SGC cards. I wanted to talk to him, but I was a little scared because I don't think he's around anymore. Cam Smith, oh, look at that. He's a clown. Cam is a clown. That's what Tops is saying. Look at that. Tops is saying Cam Smith is a clown. Now that is wrong. That is wrong.
Yeah, Jesse, we've missed you around the breaks too.
Matt said that. I didn't. I don't want you to confuse the voice. I want you to write that down. Timestamp this video. Gunner.
You take that.
Part of that. I believe work is dumb also, which is why I don't do it.
Yep.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You could tell she's getting ready to go on vacation. She's all happy about it. Either that or she's drunk again.
No.
He'd be either one. If in 9 months we pop out another happy little accident, you know what happened. Jacob Wilson. I don't know what that happened. What? I think she's having some kind of spasm over here. Jose Altuve. They having a hard time holding it together in there, net. Griffin Conine. Griffin Conine. What? Nothing wrong with that. Nolan Sean Ewell. Are these sleeves? Nolan Sean Ewell. Is this why my last shipment of cards? Yes, 100%. That's why. I had to take over, tear everything apart. She was sending them to you guys in alphabetical order. I'm like, hey, we can't do it in alphabetical order. I don't even know what that means where the breaks are concerned, but it's okay. You know what? I'm getting tired of doing this already. I'm going to be honest with you. We better hit an autograph or something soon. Austin Riley. Oh, I think I'm behind now, so let me refresh. F5. Is there an F? If you live in St. Louis, tomorrow starting at 5 o'clock, we have a Topps series or Topps flagship basketball. What the hell? Again with the 3 Otanis. Oh my. After today's break, I will be raising the price of the Dodgers. Raising the price of the Dodgers. Or, I'm sorry, of the Didger. Of the Didger. I don't know which Didger it is, but I will be raising the price of the Didger. You know what? Don't take this the wrong way, Jesse, but if Pablo Sandoval could do it, anyone can do it. You, Darvish. Mukai. 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 And Babe Ruth did it twice. Holding a beer in one hand and swinging with one hand in the other. And swinging one-handed. Holding a beer and swinging the bat with one hand. There, that's it. I just said Pujols did it. You're way behind, Marshall. Way behind. Oh, Marshall. So far behind. Oh, look at this. Autograph now. Scooball, former Detroit Tiger. Scooball. While eating chicken fingers from Pujols 5. Is that a name of Albert's restaurant? Is that a real thing? I haven't been to Albert's restaurant, if he has one. Garrett Crotchet. Huh. Where's his restaurant located?
Probably LA. Oh, wait, it was awful? No, it's probably in St. Louis.
Is it still around? Mason Wynn. I cannot say that I have ever been. Oh. Too bad. They should have kept it open. Tatis, that's 3 for Tatis. Every single one of these he's screaming. You know what he's screaming? Oh, we're never going to win the World Series. That's what he's screaming. Jesse, what's his name? That was the Padres fan. Max, yeah. Max would be fun to have around again. Hope everything's going well with him and the kids. What the hell? A different Shohei, though. Shohei number 4. All right, Net's about to open the last box if you want to mojo it. Brooks
Everybody
Lee. Net said you've already had enough mojo. Bukai. I would have gone if I'd have known. Yamamoto. Blue. So the blues can have, if I recall right. Hey, look at that. We got an auto. Kevin Alcantara. Rookie auto for the Cubs. Come on. Do you think paying 170 ship for tier 1? Is it a solo Pujols auto? Let me just put it, let's just say this. To get his autograph live, Marshall, it was how much at Larry's show? $650 or some dumb number. So would I pay 180? I would. Or 170 shipped? Yeah, I would. /30. I think that's a decent price. I would pay that and not feel bad. If it came into the shop, I would pay 170 for it. But I'm a fan of Albert, so. Papa, there's somebody you didn't hear about at all. We'll show and tell in the shop for sure. So who has watched our little videos that we put out every week? I need some constructive feedback. Or do we just keep it, Pete Crow? Do we just keep it the way that it is and it just it's just the goofiness that is us? Oh, look at that, Santa Claus. Well, that sucks. We got a random off Santa Claus now. No, Max, he got all of his kids or something.
I thought he only had one.
And I think he had a daughter and a son.
Oh.
But I don't know. And he had to step away to make sure that they were okay. Yeah. My humor is dry. Oh, geez. Jackson Holiday, very nice. Wait until we start doing, we're going to start making fun of things. Things. Wait until we start adding those in.
Bad decision, Curtis.
Guess what we're going to start doing? This is a real thing. We're going to start doing product openings and giving it all away. So we will open a product. So Annette and I don't know if we're going to even post it. We opened a basketball jumbo, one hobby, and 2 blasters, 3 separate videos. So in the future, when we do those kind of things, this will all happen after we get back from Hawaii. We're going to start doing giveaways as part of that. Dance routines, jazz hands, those whole 9 yards. I got it, Jesse. I got it. I'm not going to say we're going to make fun of other shops in the St. Louis area, but you know. Yeah, there would be, you'd see 1 cartwheel sprinkled in. The next thing you'd see is me at the hospital. Local business owner acts dumb, dies. I had this great routine that I'm going to work out about someone getting a tramp stamp from a card shop as a means of getting a permanent 10% discount. And then realizing the tramp stamp was just a ruse to get him to bend over. Brooksley. It's actually very funny. The kids think it's hilarious. Corbin Burns. Done. Annette. Jesse's getting a RCB tramp stamp so he can get the Dodgers in every break. But it has to be full color. It has to be the new logo. Here is the new logo. Here is the new logo. Where is the new logo? I don't know where the new logo is. Oh, there it was. Hold on. All right. You let me know and I will send this to you. Here's a new logo. There's a new logo. Yeah, it is. Oh, no, that's not the right one. This one's the right one. That's the right logo. So this refers to Poke stuff. You're not allowed to say Pokemon. What's going on, Sam? This is either a lightning bolt or something that looks reminiscent, but not identical to, no, not reminiscent. What's the word I'm looking for? Looks similar to, but not specifically. Sports cards and okay, so there's Jesse's tramp stamp coming. 100%. You get the Dodgers in every single. Do you know how big of a deal that would be? Do you? I mean, we would, you know, we would be all over tops. They would do a story. They would do a story, Jesse. We would be all over tops. Cunha. Yeah, I agree. It's worth it. You can't back out now. You already said you would. We do have a tattoo parlor upstairs. I can help get it done. Jason Dominguez out of $2.99.
For a visit.
We can help you get it done. Anthony was going to do the same thing, but he looks like baby Bigfoot, and so we couldn't find a patch of where there wasn't thick hair everywhere. I'm going to stereotype him and say, you know, kind of Italian-ish in the amount of hair that he has, but he's not Italian. Yeah, they're right above us. Well, I don't know if it's right above us, but they're above us on the top. Bragman, you're not getting my lap, girl. No, no, no. All right, you want me to put you on camera? Is that it? You have to be on camera? All right, hold on. Hold on, I'll put you on camera. Everyone, say hi to Bean. Come here, Bean. Say hi. Come here. Say hi. Right there. No, you can't get on my lap. You can say hi to everybody. There, say hi. Okay, there. I have done my duty. Now go do something, you little brat. I didn't see her. You're not getting my lap. So Lincoln's working on this big pile of expensive Pokemon. expensive Pokemon. We're talking $300 plus. She climbs up on his table, because she does this from time to time, scattering thousands of dollars of Pokemon everywhere, and then sits in the middle of the rest of them. This is what we go through. Well, as long as they're not, you know, Dodger ones, will be okay. Someone's mother would object. Real Muto. Corbin. Twins are going to come back here. They're going to be all Lukey. They're going to be all attitudey because they had to come back. We're going to do some filming in Hawaii too. So we'll have, it'll be nothing exciting, but we bought a new camera, some kind of little something, DJI something or another. All I know is it cost like $1,000, and my son swears up and down it's what we need. And I'm like, well, don't I have a phone for all this stuff? And then I got told something that I don't understand about something. And then, you know, was told I had to have it. So I have no idea. But my understanding is it is going to Hawaii with us. So we will be doing some filming in Hawaii. Hopefully there will be some pictures of me not eating. I don't know. We're going to go to some card shops. This genuinely is going to be partially a working vacation. And we are looking at, and I mean this sincerely, we are looking at locations in Hawaii. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't. But I was asked to by my son, and I said we would go, and we would genuinely and honestly look. Wyatt Langford. What is Hawaiian food like? Asian food. A lot of Filipinos, a lot of Japanese in Hawaii. Honolulu. Oahu. It doesn't necessarily have to be quite honest with you. We looked at it the last time. And I like the east side of the island better. What do they sound like? I don't think I can do a Hawaiian. So we're going to do our due diligence. I don't think anything will come of it, but you never know. I mean, you find the right location, you know? All right, Marshall, take it easy. If we find the right location for the right price, it'd work. I mean, it really only worked if it was me. I'll have to listen to a couple of Hawaiians and how they say it before I can attempt it. Del Castillo. What's the worst that could happen, right? Go look. So we got a few things lined up to look at. And why not there for a second shot for us? You know? Yeah, what's his name is hilarious in those. And he's Filipino too. Rocky! Rocky Sasaki. I'm going to work on it. We're going to close at 4, move everything around, George, and then open again at 5. So we will be open until 4. If you can't make it to the event, we're going to have hobby at 150, jumbo at 300, which is still ridiculous. There's another shop in town, and they're like 220 on hobby and 4 1/4 on jumbo or some dumb thing like that. Honestly. Hey, look at that, another Sasaki. People are awful. People are awful. But we got a bunch of giveaways from Tops too that we're going to be doing. So that'll be fun. 50 posters. I think the poster is just going to go away when you buy stuff. And then partway through, I'm going to say, all right, the next whatever gets whatever. You know, whatever it is. Pricing just for insert. Yes. So before, are you saying before or during the event? Either way, it doesn't matter. You're going to get event pricing is going to be different. But we're going to take the plastic off everything. There will be no plastic on anything. Hunter Green out of 99. Yes, you got to open it in the shop. No one is leaving. You want it for $75 cheaper. Actually, it's going to be more than that. I don't know if this is true or not, but I suspect that Topps release day pricing is going to be $120 for hobby and $240 for jumbo. I honestly, all right, Brady. No way. Now Brady's all charged up to go work on his eyeball tree. Go work on your eyeball tree. Thanks. Max. I don't know. You're saying at the event? I think we're gonna have to limit it to 1 of each. Maybe 2 blasters. 1 hobby, 1 jumbo, and a couple of blasters. You know what I'm saying? But we'll know tomorrow. And we'll so tomorrow is the release of 25-26 Topps basketball, flagship basketball, Sam. It's the first time in 15 years Topps has had the license back. In addition to that, there's Churio, one of the biggest names in recent basketball memory. Cooper Flag has rookies. And so these, lots of people are chasing. Topps gave us stuff for giveaways. We're going to do giveaways. We're going to be at the same price as whatever Topps releases theirs at for the event. And I'm a little afraid we're going to leave. And this is the truth. I'm just going to say this. I'm not saying it for any other reason than we did the math. We're going to leave about $10,000 on the table for this event. This will probably be the last event where we do this with matching Topps release day pricing, because on the back end, hobbies are going for $2 1/4, jumbos are going for $440 on the back end, and blasters are $32 a piece. That is if I were to sell to other shops, which you're not allowed to do, but that's the back end. Yeah, there's no loyalty. Again, it's like breaking, and I'm not saying this bad about anyone because I fully respect other people, you know, can do what they want buying other brakes. Again, I still buy brakes from time to time, other people's brakes. But there's no loyalty. Loyalty only lasts where cost goes. You know what I'm saying? There's not, and again, I would be foolish to expect anyone to be loyal when we can't do everything that everyone needs. But there's definitely no loyalty. Pete Crow Armstrong. Yeah, nobody is just coming to us and nobody else. I think you can have loyal customers, but not exclusive loyal. You know. Well, we have picked up a few who absolutely hate a certain sucky card shop in St. Charles that they went to, and he's not only did it stink really bad, the employees were not very nice to him. Rocky, that's all I'm saying. There is a very smelly shop in St. Charles that has openly stated that they want to put us out of business. I don't know how the hell that would happen, but they seem to think they can, and it ain't working. Ain't working well so far. Juan Soto. So if I die under mysterious circumstances, you know, somebody put the finger on them. If you're local, you know what I'm talking about. Jackson Merrill. City of St. Charles, yes. What's surprising to you, that they act like that, Sam? I mean, George? Paul Skeen, that's a nice one. You shouldn't be surprised that they act like that. Oh, it was very surprising when you heard it. I get it. You should not be surprised that they act like that. Yes, that's true. But I have people come into the shop all the time, and they'll be from out of town, and they'll go over there, and then they'll come over to our shop, and I'll say, oh yeah, where you guys been tonight? And yeah, and they'll say, you know what? They never even said a word about you guys. They said the other shop that's in fairly close proximity to us mentioned them, but did not mention you guys at all. Ah, okay, that's surprising. Not surprising at all. I wouldn't want us in their backyard either, because we're better than they are. That's right, I'm saying it out loud. You heard it here first. Everybody knows it. Ned, I'm 4 sleeves short. Really? So would 4 sleeves short? No, but I'm not short because, yeah, I'm short. You're mean. And that's mean. I want everyone to know that that's mean to me. When you start seeing bruises on my hand, you'll know it's because she hits me with things. There. Jesse, when I'm gone, you call the police. You would enjoy it the most. The other thing we have in November, too, we have our new card show, our new venue for the card show, and it is awesome. All right, let's recap all these Dodger hits. Oh, Santa Claus. We got to give away Santa. All right, so let me get this set up here. Santa. Anthony must have left us because I made a joke about him and he didn't respond at all. The new venue, though, you have to keep this to yourself. We can't tell everybody, Sam, is at Calvary Church on Mid Rivers Mall Drive. It is giant. It is euganic. But I haven't announced that publicly, so you know. And if you know St. Peter's, it's across from Old Town Donuts. All right, so I'm setting up to do the random for Santa. I did not say Fanta, so don't get too excited. I said Santa. Here we go. Let's go to display capture. Go over to random. Working, there it is. Whoever's on top gets him. Back when we were first starting to break, I hit a 1-of-1 Santa autograph relic. I was so happy. Eric Hankey, Mili Wake. I was so happy to get that, but we were poor, breaking poor, and I had to sell it, and I've regretted that ever since. I have regretted that forever. If I could find it and buy it back, I would. No, not. My bad. Brewers. Do I have a pencil? See you later, George. See you later, Bob. Thank you, Matt. Let's go through this all. We're just going through the Caden Dana. I'm just going to show you guys. If you see this, it's because it's something special. I'm just showing you the names. Soto, Sasaki, Wells, Crow Armstrong is out of 299. Matt Strom is out of 199. Frelick. So all of these are something special hit-wise. Hunter Green. So some of these have that on the back. Some of them have that. Different things. Christian Yelich had a good year. I'm glad he's healthy again. If he's healthy, the Brewers really are good. Logan Gilbert. These are just blue. It's a cool one. Mike Trout with Christmas stuff on him. It's a JC. Sagasy. Bregman out of 499. Jason Dominguez out of 299. My goodness, a lot of things to top load. Sean Ewell out of 499. Dylan Cruz, Jackson Holiday, PCA. One auto. Alcantara. One auto's pretty good. Yamamoto blue. Team color match there. Had a bunch of Otani. Skubal Chrome out of 199. Mukai. Come on. Otani. Sean Ewell relic. For sale. It's a mean card. Rafaela. $4.99. Teoscar. Otani. Oh, wrong stack. Mike Trout. Juan Soto out of 499. McCutcheon. Otani again. Schwellenbach. Yeah, there's a big pile of top-loaded stuff, but I got to do it. All right, stay with me here. Okay. There you go. Pete. Jacob Wilson relic. The relic contained in this card was worn by the featured player. All right. The execution of all player-worn memorabilia is witnessed by a Topps representative to guarantee authenticity. Wow, those are tiny words. Okay, so it's actually a player-worn. I don't know if it's a game used, but player-worn. That one's kind of cool, Corbin. Arise out of 499. Boy, his name disappeared fast. Carlos Correa, former Giant. Carlos Correa. Drake Baldwin, the singer, has a card in this. All right, get out of here. Go over here. Get out of there. Pasquantino. Trey Turner. Blake Snell. Blake Snell with the inappropriate placement of the snowflake. Yeah, inappropriate. $2.99 for Volpe. Jackson. Uh-oh. This should get a top loader. Jacob Wilson. Corbin Carroll. Screwball. All right, come on. Luba Bregman. Alcantara. 2-color, 197 out of 199. Bobby Witt. Crochet. Julio with the present. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you buying in. That's fun. We're not going to be able to break tomorrow. The event's just going to keep us from doing it. We'll see if we can make it Friday and Saturday. I'd like to do some 2-casers, but my Lord, I'm going to hate this product at the end if we do that, so we might not. We'll see. Appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you for buying in. It was a lot of fun talking to everyone. I appreciate you guys taking the time to talk to me. Have a great rest of your night. Talk to you soon.